Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of SpaceBourne 2. So we are currently waiting for Jack to get back to us, the constructor, I guess. He's going to be building our space stations. In the meantime, doing a couple of bounties. I'm just on an easy one here and I'm halfway through it. So I've done the first part, collected the black box, and we're just heading over to finish him off. So we're going to cruise on over there. It's a bit of a long trip, might put the engines up a bit.
We are ready to join you. Please send me the coordinates of your HQ. We'll wait for you there.
And there we go, Jack's back. So now we need to go back to our underground headquarters, but we'll finish this bounty off first. Don't really have much choice about that. And see, we've got been gaining members, keeping these guys, sending them out on the mail missions. You can see we've currently got no systems, no structures. I haven't put any money in the treasury. These guys have been earning it by themselves. But alrighty, so getting closer. Gonna wait till we get a little bit closer. Alright, so gonna pop power into engines. And we're gonna hit tab and bring our weapons out. We have got Molyax on the railgun. And he's already shooting. So these guys shouldn't take long to take care of. Alright. One more over there. And I do take my squad whenever I can, because they do level up, they do gain experience from these fights. Got a bunch of pods. Alright. Where is this guy? Couple over there. There they are. Lock onto this guy. Okay, I think we've still got one of his cronies around. There we go. Okay, gonna hit 5 for our stabilizer. May as well pick up these pods while we're here. See if I can get onto it. Need to get a bit closer. We'll send out our probe to pick up cargo while we're waiting for that. Alright, so let's see if we can lock onto this pod up here. There's one. Was a few around. Don't know if they're all still around. I think that was the one that we just did pick up. Grab this one. Just can't quite get it. There we go. And that one. Alrighty, I think that's all the pods. Just wait for them to come back. Pop some energy into shields. And pop drain in there. Alright, we picked up 3, so I'm still waiting on one. Unless he just came in. Yep. Alright, so just going to quickly drop off these guys at the outpost. And then we'll head on back to our headquarters.
Calibration complete.
And our shields are charged, so we're going to put Molyax back in there. Okay. So, yeah, I think I only did the 2 bounty missions while waiting for Jack, so it didn't take that long for him to contact us. And we're going to go back for a meeting, and then we're not actually going to start building our station straight away. We're going to do a raid and start collecting up some resources that we're going to need for building the space station. So we're just going to cruise on over here. Put some energy into shields for when we land, just in case the station gets attacked while we're there. Oops, I missed it.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright. Not going to go shopping here. Just going to quickly drop off the prisoners. 1, 2, 3. Just going to cruise on over here and pick up some pod catchers out of here. And so because of the bank glitch, been storing stuff in another ship. I still have had stuff go missing by doing it that way, but not everything. It's pretty weird. So let's just pop these podcatchers in, and not going to worry about selling the stuff just yet. That's fine.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, so ETOX. So if we go to our contracts, click on set route, go to the Stargate,
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster headpoint.
and you can see up here this is our route, so we've got a few jumps to go. Tells you all the systems that you're going to go through. So just cruise on through here. We'll hit Control H again.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process.
And I have a tendency of going too fast trying to line this up.
Path reserved for you.
Alrighty.
You reached
2 more
the end of
jumps.
your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permissions from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. N3, 2, 1. You reached
One
the
more
end
jump.
of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permissions from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. N3, 2, 1. Destination reached.
Okay. So we're going to hit T. And we're going to head on over to the planet Brion. And we've done this before.
Calibration module activated. Calibration.
So once we get to the planet, wait for our warp drive to cool down and then hit B again. And our headquarters will show up in pink on the planet. We'll lock onto that. Break through the atmosphere. Land on the planet. And we'll get this meeting underway. So there's going to be a bit of dialogue coming up when we do that. And with the dialogue options, you know, there is different options, and our other commanders do get upset depending on which options you choose, and they do also have,
Warp drive online.
all our commanders do actually have a loyalty level, but I don't think
Surface aligned process.
anything affects that at this stage of development. But I think later on that the developer does have a bit of a plan to make those choices have consequences. Maybe you can lose commanders or gain more loyalty with other commanders. So I guess for now we will see. Everything that you choose seems to do the same thing for the moment, but the way it's set up, you can sort of tell that you know, that there's other things planned. So our headquarters straight ahead under the cave here. So spin around and pop our gear down. And jump out. Yeah, head over here. And now we have to go to the table. Yeah, just out of curiosity. Just going to have a quick look at something. Geez, Drain. You still got guts and a head laying around. Really? I mean, like, we've had to wait days for Jack, and you still haven't cleaned up that guts. I don't know what sort of faction we're running here, but maybe I'll hop on this side of the table. Press F. Okay. So, I'm just going to thank everybody equally.
Thank you. But Moma's success in this operation cannot go unnoticed. I would like to thank Moma on behalf of the team.
Thank you very much. You have honored me.
Let's first talk about the fact that Jack's wife, is here. I think having a Mothra wandering around who knows all of our secrets is unsettling for all of us, not just me.
She's my wife. If you trust me, please trust her as well.
Alright, well, we'll get everybody's opinion.
There's no problem for me. Whistle can stay with us.
Same here. If we choose to trust Jack, it means we can trust Whistle as well, even if we don't know her yet.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I agree with Moliex. We are not in a position to take any risks, no matter how small the possibility may be.
I am confident in Worst's reliability, but not everyone may feel the same way. Worst's presence could cause dissent within the organization. Nevertheless, the final decision is yours.
So I normally go with number 1. Gonna go with number 2 this time.
Seems like my words have no value to you. I understand. Okay.
Now we can return to our main agenda, which is to show ourselves to the galaxy.
Yes. Now that Jack is with us, we can exit this cave.
So, I mean, I've just told him that he can't have his wife here. So I'm not going to be a complete arsehole. I'll just
If we want to become a
be nice.
faction in the galaxy, we need a capital station. Capital stations are the main station that manages all the structures in a sector. There is only one in each sector, but there are some things that need to be done before it can be established. First, you need to decide which system to establish our capital in, but there should not be another faction's outpost or station in that system. After deciding on the solar system, you need to decide on which planet's orbit to establish the station. After all these decisions, you need to notify me and I will start working. I need 3 things for the establishment of the station: raw materials, tools, and some advanced technology systems. Construction will continue as long as you provide me with these materials. There are many different ways to find these resources. You can purchase them, or raid factories, stations, and follow cargo ships to loot. But I think buying them is the best option if you want to leave a good impression. There are a few things to be cautious of. First of all, the system where we set up the station should not belong to a faction. It can belong to an independent house, but if we set up a station in a location affiliated with one of the main factions, it will be discovered and destroyed very soon. Secondly, there shouldn't be another station or outpost in the system where we set up the station. If there is, we may face the same risk again. Finally, there shouldn't be any other structures in the orbit of the planet where we set up the station, such as a beacon or an escape route. If there is, we may face the risk of collision.
Understood.
Good luck. Please let me know when you've made a decision and I'll get started.
And as usual, glitches us over here. So, I'm going to run back up to the stairs. Back to our ship. And do have a system in mind. So, let's just take off. Head up into the sky. Bust out of the atmosphere. And then we are going to hit M. And I'm going to type in here. And if you don't have this, have mentioned it before. It's down here. It's the best, easiest way to set your route. And if you know the number, the system number, like 122, 110, P6. So we are just going to go for system number 1. And there's a few reasons for that. And you can see got a few gates to jump through. So we're going to head on over to the Stargate. It's a little bit of a distance, this Stargate, so you can see we have resources down here. You can also see if you go to trade, you can see what they are: raw materials, tools and technology. So we're going to need those to build our station. And we can buy them, and our faction has been making a bit of money, but you can see they're quite expensive. And why buy them when you can get them for free? So we are going to do a bit of a raid on the station, not on the station, on the system.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process.
And collect some of those resources. And one of the reasons that I'm choosing that particular, stuffed up the gate.
Exit from the defined path. The jump operation is terminating.
Try that again. Alrighty. So one of the reasons I'm choosing that system is it's a low level system.
Please wait for your ship to be scanned.
And we're already at war with House of Surrigan, and that system is owned by them. So we're not going to be upsetting any other factions, and we're going to wipe those guys out. Not straight away, it'll take us a bit of time, but it's going to start here. So here we are. This is going to be our new home, but for now we are just going to raid it. Tutorial Ninja's going to pop up if it's the first time you've done it. I'm going to close that and we'll do that again. Alrighty, so we're going to bring our guys out. And I'm going to click on each one. I'm going to send one to the beacon. We're going to send one to the escape route. We're going to send one over here to the Stargate. We'll send 2 to the Stargate. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're going to be flying around chasing cargo ships. But alright, so now we're going to hit Plunder. and confirm plunder. And now we are going to put power into our weapons. We're going to hit B.
Drive online.
And that will show you the convoys. So we hit B, the convoys come up, and we warp to them, and we just got to shoot down these trade ships. There are fighters around that do protect them, but they don't protect all of them at once.
Target destroyed.
So we just take these guys out, and you can see up the top there's a tally there. Now we've got fighters coming in. Up the top there it shows you how much resources.
Forces ascending ships our way constantly. If we don't act fast, their numbers will increase rapidly. Let's grab what we came for and get out of here quickly.
Target shields are down.
So you can see up the top. If these guys will stop talking over me, you can see up the top there is a tally of the resources that we're collecting during the raid. And we're not going to get enough to build the whole station, but it'll be a start. And where is this guy? There you are. Right. And take pot shots at me. See how that goes. Alrighty. I think that's all the ones in the immediate vicinity. Hit B again. Head to another convoy. Head over there because there's a few fighters over there.
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Okay. Alright, so see those fighters have warped off to go to another convoy. And there's still one around here somewhere. But we'll just head over to this convoy now.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Weapons underway.
And we've got fighters here somewhere. And there's one.
Target shields are down. Target destroyed. Target shields are down. Target destroyed.
Now, if I can lock onto this guy. That's better. And it's the trade ships that you get the materials from. But still got to take out the fighters because they'll just be a pain in the butt. And it's experience, and they drop stuff. Right. I think my own guys are shooting at me again. So I'm going to send these guys away. They're just being a pain. Alrighty. Let's see a pod. There's a pod over here somewhere. There it is. So we're going to hit 5. And 6. Don't know who's shooting at me. This guy. Right. Okay. We took a bit of damage that time. These are usually pretty easy missions. So I think I might hop. Yeah. You know what? I'll just use one of my shield boosters. Alright, there is a cargo crate there, I'm not going to worry about it. These guys are only... Well, it's only supposed to be like a level 6 system, so I'm not expecting anything of high value. Alright, let's finish these guys off. Oh, the fighter's coming in. Alrighty. Right. And another one. Well, for level 6, these guys are kicking my butt. Okay. I think I saw another pod. Don't see it now. I think I'm gonna pop drain in here. I mean, we're not really needing Molyax to do the damage.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Weapons online. Target shields down.
Can't lock onto these guys today. Right.
Attention everyone. We have cleared out all 3 ships in here. Let's conclude the raid and prepare to jump to a different system.
Alrighty, so that's secure to get out of here. So I will pick up these crates just here. And let's just see. There's a pod. Grab that. And I think that's the only one. Still got my guys shooting at me. Alrighty. So, now we basically need to, we can't go through the Stargate. It's locked. We need to hit B and we'll just set a route for N1, which is right next door, and we've got to go the long way. So I've got to put power into shield, not shields, engines, and we'll get out of here. So that is a raid, and warping this way without going through a gate does take a while. So we'll just have a look up here. You can now see, you know, we've picked up 400 of the raw material, 190 tools, 321 tech. So we're on our way. And so what we'll do, we will warp out of here, drop off our cargo and our prisoners, and then we'll come back and we will actually take over that whole system, and then we'll build a station there. Don't have to take over the system, you can just build your station, but no, we'll be taking over the system and we'll be building a station as well. But that is going to do it for this episode. So if you did enjoy the episode, please leave me a like, comment down below, and if you want to see more, then please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.